Have you ever wondered why men aren't approaching women anymore? Well, it's a question that's been on many minds and is quite the hot topic in today's society. It seems that the age-old dance of courtship has taken a dramatic shift, with men becoming increasingly hesitant to make the first move. This isn't just a trivial matter, it's a trend reflecting deep societal changes that influence how we form relationships, how we interact, and even how we perceive ourselves and others. In this video, we're going to explore the top 10 reasons behind this trend. From fear of rejection to changes in societal norms, we'll delve into the factors that are making men think twice before approaching women. We'll also discuss the impact of misunderstandings around feminism and the role it plays in this issue. So, get ready for an enlightening journey as we seek to understand the reasons behind this intriguing societal phenomenon. Buckle up as we delve into the reasons behind this intriguing societal phenomenon. Starting off at number 10, we have the fear of rejection. It's a common human experience, isn't it? No one likes to be told no, particularly when it comes to matters of the heart. For many men, this fear can be paralyzing, stopping them in their tracks before they even make a move. Consider this. You see someone you're drawn to, you gather up the courage to approach them, only to face rejection. It can be a blow to one's self-esteem, causing feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. This emotional impact can be so profound that it discourages some men from even trying. They'd rather abstain from making the first move than risk the potential sting of rejection. So, while the fear of rejection might seem trivial to some, it can be a significant hurdle for others. It's a powerful force that can dictate behavior and influence decisions. So, fear of rejection is a significant deterrent, but it's not the only one. At number 9, we have the fear of false accusations. A growing concern in recent years, false accusations can have profound and devastating effects on a man's life. It's not just about the potential legal consequences, but also the social stigma and the damage to one's reputation, which can be irreparable. This concern is not unfounded. The rise of social media and the ease of spreading information, whether true or not, has made it easier for false accusations to spread like wildfire. This can lead to a trial by public opinion long before any legal proceedings have even begun. Moreover, the fear of being falsely accused can cripple a man's confidence in approaching women. It can make them second-guess their actions, their words, and even their intentions. It can create a cloud of doubt and suspicion, making it harder for genuine connections to be formed. This fear has definitely added to the hesitancy of men. It's a complex issue that requires understanding, open conversations, and above all, truthfulness from all parties involved. At number 8, we find disrespect. Now, this is a two-way street. Men are increasingly wary of approaching women because they've experienced or witnessed disrespectful behavior. It could be dismissive attitudes, rude remarks, or even blatant disregard for their feelings. On the other hand, some men perceive their own disrespectful actions towards women as a deterrent. They're realizing that objectifying women, making inappropriate comments, or not treating them as equals, can be off-putting. It's a harsh truth that's making them think twice about their actions. Remember, respect is not about being overly formal or stiff. It's about acknowledging the other person's worth and treating them with kindness and consideration. It's about listening and responding with empathy. Disrespect creates an uncomfortable environment that discourages open communication and connection. So it's no wonder that men might hesitate to approach women in such circumstances. Respect forms the basis of any interaction, and its absence can be a deal breaker. Coming in at number 7, we have embarrassment. Now this is a big one. Imagine walking up to someone you're attracted to, only to stumble over your words, spill your drink, or make a fool of yourself in some other way. The fear of such scenarios can be paralyzing. It's not just about the immediate embarrassment either. It's the aftermath that can often be more daunting. The thought of becoming a laughingstock, of friends teasing, or even worse, the incident becoming a permanent memory. This can make the approach seem like a high-stakes gamble with one's dignity. And let's face it, no one signs up for embarrassment willingly. It's a human instinct to avoid discomfort and humiliation. This fear of embarrassment can form an invisible barrier, stopping men in their tracks, preventing them from taking that first step. No one likes to feel embarrassed, and this fear can hold men back. Halfway through our list at number 6, we find lack of confidence. Confidence, or rather the lack of it, plays a monumental role in why men might hesitate to approach women. You see, confidence isn't just about feeling good in your own skin. It's also about the courage to put yourself out there, risking rejection and embarrassment. When a man lacks confidence, He might question his worthiness. He might wonder, am I interesting enough? Am I attractive enough? Will she laugh at me? These self-doubts can build up, forming a wall that keeps him from taking that crucial first step. It's not just about fearing rejection. It's also about fearing the judgment that comes with it. And it's not simply about the initial approach either. Confidence, or the lack thereof, can affect every stage of a relationship. It can influence how a man communicates, how he handles disagreements, and how he expresses love. Confidence is key, and without it, taking the first step can be daunting. At number 5, we have unclear signals. Imagine being in a dance, but you're not sure whether to lead or follow. That's how men often feel when they receive mixed signals from women. The cues can be as subtle as a smile, a glance, a casual touch, or as blatant as an invitation. Yet, these can often be misinterpreted, leading to confusion and hesitation. Men, like everyone else, aren't mind readers. They thrive in clarity and certainty. When the signals are unclear, it's like navigating through a thick fog. The destination is unknown and the path is uncertain. It's easier and safer to stay put than risk getting lost. Unclear signals can discourage men from making the first move, fearing they might misinterpret the signs and cross boundaries unintentionally. Hence, clear communication is key. It creates understanding, builds trust, and encourages interaction. Clear communication is essential, and without it, men may feel unsure about making a move. Coming in at number 4, we have fear of commitment. Now, this isn't about an aversion to long-term relationships alone. It's much deeper than that. It's about a fear of losing one's freedom, of losing one's individuality. It's about the fear of dedicating your life to someone else, of sharing your time, your space, your dreams. This fear can be paralyzing, preventing men from taking that first step to approach women. It's not always about fear of rejection, it's also about the fear of acceptance. The fear that if they do succeed, they'll have to commit to something bigger than a casual conversation. Commitment can feel like a heavy weight, an obligation that one is not ready to take on. The fear of commitment can create a wall that prevents men from approaching women, even when they want to. It's an invisible barrier that can be hard to overcome. Commitment is a big step, and fear of it can certainly hold men back. At number 3, we have changes in societal norms. The world is evolving, and so are the norms that govern our interactions. One significant shift has been the rise of independent women who are carving their own paths, breaking barriers, and shattering glass ceilings. Consequently, men may feel that their traditional role as the initiator is no longer necessary or even welcomed. This change is not isolated but intertwined with a broader societal push towards gender equality. As we strive for a world where women and men stand as equals, the expectation for men to always make the first move is being questioned. Not only does this challenge antiquated notions of gender roles, but it also allows for a more balanced, respectful, and authentic interaction between individuals. However, these changes can be confusing and even intimidating for some men, impacting their willingness to approach women. Societal changes have definitely shifted the dynamics of dating. Just missing the top spot at number 2, we have fear of inadequacy. Now, this is a big one. It's not just about not being handsome enough or wealthy enough or funny enough. It's about the dread of not being enough, period. This fear often stems from societal expectations and internalized comparisons. Men might feel the pressure to fit into a certain mold, to meet specific standards that they believe women expect of them. They might think they need to have the perfect job, the perfect body, the perfect wit, the perfect charm. But in reality, perfection is a myth. It's an unreachable standard that only fosters fear and self-doubt. What's more, everyone has their own definition of what's appealing. Yet, this fear of inadequacy can be so overwhelming that it prevents men from taking that first step, from saying that first hello. Feeling inadequate can certainly dampen the courage to approach someone. But remember, everyone has their own battles with inadequacy. It's a universal human experience, not a personal failing. Ultimately, the primary cause why men aren't approaching women as often anymore is due to a lack of emotional intelligence. Intelligence, at its very essence, is about understanding and managing your own emotions, as well as empathizing with the emotions of others. It's about enabling individuals of any gender to express feelings effectively and navigate social complexities. However, the realm of emotional intelligence seems to be a difficult terrain for some men to traverse. Some men, unfortunately, struggle with understanding emotions, both their own and those of women. This struggle can deter men from making the first move, fearing they'll misinterpret emotional signals or fail to respond appropriately. Also, some men might mistake a woman's emotional expression for disinterest, further dissuading them from initiating contact with women. Remember, emotional intelligence doesn't negate traditional courtship. Instead, it promotes a deeper understanding and connection within these interactions. Truly, emotional intelligence encourages open dialogue and empathy, which are vital components of a healthy relationship. For these reasons, enhancing emotional intelligence is crucial for improving interactions between men and women. So, there we have it. The top 10 reasons why men aren't approaching women anymore. We've delved into the complexities of fear, from the fear of rejection and false accusations, to the fear of commitment and inadequacy. We've shed light on the impact of disrespect, embarrassment, and a lack of confidence. We examined the confusion caused by unclear signals and the changes in societal norms. And we've underscored the misinterpretation of feminism as a major factor. These issues, while challenging, are not insurmountable. They underscore the need for open dialogue, empathy, and mutual respect. By understanding these reasons, we can encourage healthier interactions and foster better relationships between men and women. It's all about communication, understanding, and respect after all. Remember, understanding these reasons is the first step towards fostering healthier and more balanced interactions between men and women. Thanks for watching.